Hello and welcome, my name is Belle and today we'll be traversing Mount Gulg, the 5th dungeon in the Shadowbringers main story quest. This dungeon has a requirement of player level 79 and item level 390. Starting out with everyone's favorite standard issue mechanic, Rake is the first tank buster that needs to be managed but surely won't be the last. Lumen Infinitum is a frontal line AoE that needs to be avoided. This does not leave a ground telegraph, so make sure you're paying attention to the boss's cast bar. Next we have Cyclone Wing, a group-wide AoE that cannot be avoided. Finally we have Typhoon Wing. This will summon 3 green orbs underneath the boss, emitting a triangular-based AoE at the end of the cast. Position yourself between the orbs to stay in the safe zone. Additionally, towards the end of the fight, Typhoon Wing will also summon random ether current looking orbs throughout the arena, emitting a circular AoE requiring you to avoid both at once. No new tricks from boss number 1 at this point. Pay attention to positioning and we can continue our hike to boss number 2. Up next we have Forgiven Whimsy, a rather unique encounter. First thing you want to do is take note of the 3x3 arena, matching the 3x3 layout of the boss. Beginning the fight, Forgiven Whimsy will cast Sacrament of Penance, a room-wide AoE that cannot be avoided. Following up, we have Catechism, a heavy-hitting tank buster. Up next we have
Exegesis,
the mechanic that connects the boss's face with the arena. At the end of the cast, all squares with a face will detonate high damage to the corresponding squares on the arena. Position yourself to a square in the arena that is blank on the boss. Judgment Day will summon 2 meteor AoE circles that can be soaked by any party member. 1 person soaking is plenty. Mid to late fight, Forgiven Whimsy will summon shiny orbs along with the
Exegesis
cast. These will spawn large donut AoEs that need to be avoided. It can be overwhelming dodging both mechanics, so make sure at the bare minimum you're not getting hit by both at the same time. This can be lethal. Square dance for a few more rotations and easy clap your way up the mountain. Before you get to the final confrontation, you will come across the mini-boss, Forgiven Revelry. Orbs will spawn throughout the fight, casting straight-line AoEs that need to be dodged. Additionally, the boss will raise one of his arms, slamming it into the corresponding half of the arena. Watch your feet and let's get ready for the last boss. Welcome to the peak of Mount Gulg. Awaiting you at the top is Forgiven Obscenity is going to start us out with Orison Fortissimo, a group-wide AoE that does moderate damage. Following up, Divine Diminuendo is a circular AoE centered on the boss. Position yourself just outside of the AoE circle because after the first cast there will be 2 AoE rings that accompany this ability. Conviction Marcato is a straight-line column attack that deals high damage. Position yourself out of line with the circular discs that surround the base of the boss. Throughout the fight, Forgiven Obscenity will cast Penance Pianissimo, reducing the size of the arena into a circle. Nothing to do here other than adjust position if necessary. Easily the most visually confusing mechanic of this fight will be Feather Marionette. 4 copies of the boss will appear in each corner of the arena, along with the boss returning to the center, then immediately casting Divine Diminuendo. Your position needs to be just outside the AoE circle of the entity with the orange marker above its head. This will be the cast that is accompanied with 2 additional AoE rings. Following up, the copies and the boss will reposition, then cast Conviction Marcato. Avoid the straight line AoEs coming from the copies as well as the circular discs at the base of the boss herself. After the copies disappear, prepare for Solitaire Ring. The boss will disappear and summon large orbs that slowly travel down a lane. Once the orbs hit the ring on their track, it will detonate in a straight line. Position yourself in the last lane, moving over when the previous lane detonates but before your lane detonates. The last unique mechanic we will see is Sacrament the industry standard tank buster. Cycle defensives and heals the best you can. At this point, there is nothing new to learn. Apply what I've showed you, and congratulations on your clear of Mount Gulg.
Yeah!
If you need to see the full fights play out, check out the Fights Only video linked in the description.
Yeah!
This will let you see the pacing and flow of each fight without the cuts and narration. All boss abilities will be notated on screen throughout each fight.
Oh yeah!
As always, good luck and thank you for watching.